Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Cooking with Chef Frank. Today we're going to have a fun and exciting cooking segment. I'm going to show you how to cook the perfect chicken fried rice, okay? Now, ingredients are onions, carrots, okay? I got snake beans, from my garden. You can use green beans. You can use celery if you want. These are all small diced, about half a centimeter diced. I got the end bits of the shallots, okay? And I've got the green parts of the shallots finely sliced. And there's also some bean sprouts or bean shoots to go at the end. There's some eggs, just lightly whisked, bit of chicken stock, and my rice. Now, it's crucial you cook the rice 1 day in advance, okay? It needs to cool down and dry out a little bit, okay? Best is stale rice, not a warm, sticky rice, okay? Now, I'm using jasmine rice. It's crucial that you soak it and you rinse it, okay? To get nice grains that are separating, not sticking to each other. And chicken breast. Now, before we get started, we need to prepare our chicken. I'm going to show you, we already covered this in our third video when we did Mongolian lamb. We're going to do velveting again, but this time with chicken breast, okay? So, I'm going to be cooking for 4 people, 1 wok. Okay, so for 1 wok, about 3-4 people, is 1 clove of garlic, half a brown onion, 1 carrot, half a handful of green beans, and half a bunch of shallots, okay? And maybe about 80 grams, 100 grams of bean shoots. 1 egg, and for 1 wok, we're going to be using about 1.25 cups of rice, okay? That's raw rice. Cooked, it expands naturally. And for 1 wok, we're going to be using only 1 whole chicken breast, okay? 1 chicken breast, which is half a breast. Now, very simple. Lay it flat, inspect your bird. If there's any excess fat, just trim it. Notice I'm not using a sashimi knife or a high-end Japanese knife. You don't need to. You can use any type of knife, provided you maintain it and it's nice and sharp. There you go. Now, lie it flat, run the knife in the middle lengthways, and then now we're going to do like a sashimi cut, okay? Lie it flat, starting at the heel, finishing at the tip, and guiding the chicken with your 2 fingers, okay? Like that. The reason why we do it like this is most places they would dice the chicken, look small, they dry up. This way it's going to be nice and moist and succulent. And they're going to even expand once they're cooked, okay? They're going to be coated with corn flour and they're going to be nice and succulent, tender chicken. If your chopping board is wet, make sure it's dry, okay? So you get maximum grip. Just turn your bird over for maximum stability. We're only cutting like 2-3 mils. Okay, our chicken is thinly sliced. I've done 2 breasts. I'm only going to be using half, 1 wok. Why? You don't want congestion. You don't want the meat to stew. You don't want the veggies to stew, okay? So, in here, we're going to add just a little bit of oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil, any oil you want. Just don't use olive oil. For this much meat, chicken, whatever you're using, okay, probably about 1 heaped tablespoon should be enough. Actually, a little bit more. Okay, so 1 heaped tablespoon. Bi-carb. About half a teaspoon. Okay, I explained to you the science behind these. The corn flour, upon heat, it forms a coating. What it does is it retains the juices in the meat, and that's where you get that slipperiness from, okay? And with the bi-carb, it actually tenderizes it, okay? Chemically tenderizing your chicken, beef, lamb, whatever you want to use. Okay, you can add a little bit of soy sauce to this if you want, but I want a nice delicate chicken fried rice. That's why I'm going to be using just only a little oyster sauce and a little bit of chicken stock. Just massage it. Ideally, you want to be doing this, you know, in the morning to cook at night or the day before. All right, nicely marinated, nicely coated. Crucial that your wok is very, very hot at this stage. If you don't want your meat or your chicken or whatever you want to cook, if you don't want it to stick, particularly when you're using corn flour, it has to be very, very hot, okay? No oil, no nothing. When you see some dry smoke coming out, then you add a little bit of oil and then you start cooking. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it, put it into the bowl, then I'm going to give the wok a nice wipe, then I'm going to cook my veggies and my rice, and then I'm going to add the chicken back into the rice, as we did with the Mongolian lamb. Okay, it's nice and hot. Not too much oil, because there's already a bit of oil in there. Swirl around. So, what did we say? We're going to use half. Just leave it for about 20 seconds or so. As you can see, it's not sticking. Let's give it a flip. Repeat the process. Now we're going to move it around and agitate it. Because at the moment they're all clumped together, they're all stuck together. We want to separate the chicken from each other. You were cooking a stir fry now, like, you know, Mongolian lamb, beef and black bean, you'll add your sauce at this moment. I'm going to add a bit of stock. Just want to be careful with chicken. You don't want to cook it a bit rare like you do with meat. You want to cook it all the way. Otherwise, you could get seriously ill from salmonella. It's done. Now, the green bits of the shallots, I like to add into my chicken. Okay, I'm just going to clean my wok and then we're going to start on the rice. Part 2, the rice. Got my wok nice and clean. It's been sitting on the heat, smoking almost. Yeah, that's it, ready. Just a bit of oil. Not too much, you can always add more, but you can't take out oil. Okay, onion and garlic. Remember, I'm going to do 2 woks, so there's only half. I'm only using half. And half the carrot. You need to cook in order of hardness. So the carrot is harder, but the onion, nobody likes raw onion, except, you know, in your salad. Into that, half of the snake beans I have. Now we can add a bit more oil. Now, half of our egg. The egg just adds another level of texture, another level of flavor. But traditionally when you're using soy sauce, you won't be using eggs. I'm not using soy. A bit more oil. Now our rice. Bit of oyster, not too much. Get a bit more chicken stock. At this stage, this can go in. Again, about half. And half of our shallots. The secret with fried rice is oil. You need to have enough oil there because rice is starch, it's just going to stick otherwise. Chicken back in, almost done. Done. Turn it off. Just a quick wipe. Now I'm going to present our dish. Here's some coriander sprigs, which I just cut up yesterday, washed, drained, and then cling wrapped, sat in the fridge. Okay, nice and crispy. That's it. Now, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to our channel and please leave a comment and any suggestions for future videos. Enjoy. Thank you very much.